pattern starts with a Fulling Mill 5045 jig hook in a size 8 loaded with an olive 4mm slotted tungsten bead. Start by placing the hook securely into the jaws of your tying vise. For tying thread, Terry loads the bobbin with a 100 denier Semperfli Nano Silk in yellow. Start your tying thread right behind the bead, then take several wraps back to about where the hook point would be, then advance your tying thread to the starting point. Upon reaching the bead, take a few wraps to help stabilize it. Now you can reach in with a sharp pair of scissors to snip the thread off close. I would recommend using a razor blade for this step. For the tail on this Mopfly hybrid, a Rain-X fog ball will be used. Snip off about half of a full length of the mop. Now, like any good Mopfly pattern, begin stripping off the fuzzy fiber to expose the thread core underneath. Using the hook point as a guide, place the mop material on top of the shank and take wraps rearward to secure the material. Give your bobbin a counterclockwise spin to make the thread jump backward to grab the mop core. Take several tight wraps of tying thread to secure the material to the hook shank. Once finished, return your thread to the starting point. Softball pure cotton yarn is used for the remainder of the fly. Take a pair of scissors and cut off 3 to 6 inches of material free, then prepare for the next step. A 4-inch length shown here is just enough to tie 2 or 3 bed bugs. Grab your material and place it over your tying thread, and while keeping it on top of the shank, start taking tight wraps back to just behind the hook point. Once finished, return your thread to right behind the bead. Grab the bedspread material and start taking close touching wraps until you reach your tying thread. Notice that there's a rearward taper going on here. Once you reach your tying thread, take 2 to 3 securing wraps to lock in the material. Terry likes to take a couple extra wraps in front and behind of just to make sure it's all solid. Come in with a pair of tying scissors and snip the material off close. Give your bobbin a healthy counterclockwise spin to uncord and flatten your thread. Then, take several wraps to make a neat collar on the fly and to cover the remaining material. Reach for your whip finish tool and use it to do a 3 to 4 turn whip finish, or as Terry Walker likes to call it, a whip stitch. Secure the knot well, then snip or cut your tying thread free. There you have it, Terry Walker's bed bug.
What is the meaning of this?